All right, folks, I want to bring in Walser Wealth Management President Rebecca Walser. And, you know, Rebecca, there's so much hope now that this will indeed mark a moment for the nation. And I'm talking about millions of Americans who, listen, we've been browbeaten, shamed, afraid to say how or mention how they feel. It's not just on Twitter, but almost every facet of life. I mean, is it too much to hope for that maybe this could be a big change in this country, not just with social media, but in general?
You know, I pray to God that this is a change, Charles, and we hope that it will actually work out really well. But you don't know. I mean, so now he's going to form a content moderation committee. What is that committee going to decide? The point that I think he made there was that it was going to be a wide, diverse set of opinions because, you know, I think Twitter obviously has skewed very progressive leftists, and that's banned a lot of conservatives off the platform, obviously the former president being at top of that list. And I think people just are looking for more viewpoints and more breadth of viewpoints. So let's see if we can do it. And he actually made a really good point, Elon Musk did, when he talked about why he bought Twitter. And he said that, you know, content and ads can actually be good if they're very relevant and very targeted and very meaningful to people. And that, but you have to have a broad breadth of people in order for those ads to be relevant. So, you know, advertisers are going to have to get used to the fact that they don't run the show anymore. And I think that that's necessary.
Well, I'm sure they'd like to have more eyeballs, not less. But what if they, you mentioned, you referenced President Trump, former President Trump. If they bring him back, what does that mean? What do you think that would mean for the platform?
I think it would be very jarring. It would be a very bold move, and I think you'd have a lot of blue check marks saying, we're out, we're out, we're out, we're going, we're going, we're going. Where they're going to go, I don't know, because I don't think they have another mainstream alternative other maybe like a Telegram or something, but that's more global than it is U.S.-based, even though Twitter's global too, but it's definitely more of a global platform than just U.S.-based. So They don't have alternatives, Charles. Where are they going to go?
Let me ask you about the broader market, right? Because a lot of these stocks, Meta, Snap, Amazon, almost every major mega cap name that's missed earnings lost a little bit of business to TikTok. Now, obviously, you and I believe in competition, but they are cleaning the clocks of American companies, and in doing so, they're gobbling up the private information of a lot of people and handing it to the communist leaders there. Should it be banned? Should TikTok be banned in this country?
You know, Charles, this goes to irregular warfare that this country and the rest of the world has never seen before. And what we need to have is real public hearings about what exactly is the data that's being collected. Is it location? Is it GPS location? Is it sphere of influence, your 6 degrees of separation, who you're around? Are they tracking those people? Are we contact tracing through our TikTok? What is it that they're collecting? We need to know. Software developers could easily go in and find out that information. We need it publicly reported. And then we need to decide if we want our children and ourselves tracked by a superpower that obviously is hostile to our country. And that's what we need to know. You know, I'm tired of hearing about it. Let's get the facts and let's make a decision as a country, because no, we don't want apps that can actually threaten our national security.
You know, I mean, some people think it should be banned just because of its addictiveness and also particularly but for children. No, really. For children and others, they think it's just a dangerous thing. Hey, I got 30 seconds quickly. I know that you're really kind of scared about this market. You've been telling me for months to be concerned about pensions. You've been right. It's going to get worse from here, Rebecca?
Yeah, we've got a liquidity crisis on the way, which is why you're hearing everybody talk about Fed pivoting, because if the Fed doesn't pivot, this liquidity crisis, Charles, is unfortunately, and I don't want to be hyperbolic here, but it is the death knell of the system of debt fiat currency and the U.S. dollar reserve as we know it globally. So we are already in the beginning of, unfortunately, the end of what we've known to be normal. So it's coming. There's no stopping it.
Rebecca and hyperbolic have never been in the same sentence together. It's great. It's great seeing you, my friend. Let's talk again real soon. All right, folks, my takeaway on